Hey guys, I'm Kim. Welcome to my home. Today I am planting potatoes. I'm about 1 or 2 weeks behind, but that's not a big deal. As long as I get them in February in Southeast Georgia, I am good. And you'll see this video maybe a week or two after I've already done it because I'm a little behind on the editing part. So let me show you what I do have. Here are my potatoes, last year's seed. These are my potatoes that started doing their thing. And so all these are what I grew last year. And I did really good last year. I grew 50 pounds of potatoes, which is amazing. And at that time I did not have a freeze dryer. So this year I'll be freeze drying the leftovers. We actually eat a lot more potatoes and squash now since we're going Whole Foods. Some of these look like ranunculus crowns. They're really creepy looking. I mean, that looks like an antler or something. I don't know. And I don't really know how well these really shrunken, raisiny looking ones are going to do. If they provide me with 5 potatoes out of the one, I'll be sufficiently happy. Each one of these is going to make a new plant. So really, what I should have done is really prepared for this video. And I would have cut these into different slices and had separate plants. Because it needs about 3 days to heal over and form a little scab. And then you plant that potato by itself. But seeing as which I'm behind and I didn't think about it, I'm just going to plant this whole thing and it's going to do great. And I do that with my sweet potatoes too. People buy slips, which is basically this. They're a little bit longer for a sweet potato. But I have always just planted the whole potato and had a great harvest. I also picked up these purple potatoes because I've never grown these and I thought it would be fun for something different for me and the girls and of course Adam. Just something different, be cool. And then the Yukon Gold, we use that a lot in like potato salad. I mean, we honestly interchange our potatoes. I've never bought these before, hoping they do well. They already have some eyes on them. And again, I'm just gonna stick the whole thing in and hope for the best. This is actually where our collards were. We pulled our collards last weekend. And I'm gonna do the trench method where you just make a trench 4 to 6 inches deep down. And then in a raised bed, you can kind of put your potatoes closer. I'm gonna do mine probably 8 inches apart, whereas in our old garden, I did them 12 inches apart. I'm just gonna plant them in random order. I don't really care what kind of potatoes because I like them all. And like I said, we use them interchangeably. It doesn't matter to me what kind I'm planting. So I'm just going to dig down to where it's about 4 inches and plant it in. And then I'm just eyeballing here, guys. I don't have my ruler out. I just want to have fun planting and get things done. Now because I am planting whole potatoes, I am planting where there's more of the eyes sticking out. I am planting those for the most part face up because I mean that's going to be your better plant. That one has all the eyes on top. I'm not going to worry about him. He may come all the way up, but these obviously are much better. Mo better. You may notice that I have little pieces of green everywhere. I tried to kind of cover those up, and that is actually from the collards. Now if you leave some of your debris, not the roots, but some of the leaves and stems from other plants, that plant matter will break down and it will become compost for your bed. And I actually take old food, like let's say bananas have gone bad and I don't have time to make banana bread. I will actually come in here, bury that banana and cover it up because that is food for my worms. And it composts down and making your soil even richer than it already is. I'm sitting here, I'm like, I smell poop. It's the cow manure. I do smell poop. Guys, time to water it in. And this step is important because obviously you want to get your potatoes wet, but don't oversaturate them because they could rot then. But it also settles the soil. It needs to get to be about maybe 8 to 12 inches high. I'm going to then take the dirt and mound it over just so that it helps the plants perform even better. It keeps them a little cooler, but also the main thing for me is if you cover the stem, it will start sprouting new, I don't know, stems below the ground and give you more potatoes. So guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. I found it somewhat informative, and I will do an update along to show how these potatoes are growing, and I don't know, maybe they'll have different stem colors. I don't know. I've never grown this many varieties at one time, so that's exciting to watch. So y'all have a good day, and I'll see you next time. Bye.